Hey YouTube, what's today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Well, he's the Teflon Breezy. Chris Brown is out. So that story is a one-day story. Looks like but basically happened. The people, the authorities in Paris arrested him because this woman said I just got raped, and then they had, I guess their laws, they had 2 days to either decide if they were going to let him go or they were going to keep him there until he fought a case. They had to determine basically if there was a case. So they're staying now. Oh, the case not dropped, but he has no bail. He's free to leave Paris. He's free to leave France, uh, and he's out. So that's it. That's dead. If they've determined that they don't, this story is such bullshit that they don't even have to keep him in jail. He don't have to post bail or nothing. It's gone. Well, no matter what they say. It's still, what is there to investigate? It's only him and her, right? I mean, but are his witnesses going to be on her side or what? Anyway, so Chris Brown escapes again. That must be a hard life. That I mean, it looks good from the outside. When you're a talented person, you know you're able to slide across the stage and make all these hit records and things, and you drive Lamborghinis and you have a beautiful home in the Hollywood Hills, and there's got to be a downside to all that though, because it's just like when I was in the drug game. At the end of that whole thing, it lasted about that part really lasted seriously about 10 years. I could at the end I couldn't even be comfortable because you never know who was going to set your ass up. So you're in a room, 6 people, you all having a good time. Everybody's having a good time but me. Everybody's having a good time and me because I know one of these people is going to send my ass back to prison. Probably because of over a $20 or $30 sale. You never could enjoy yourself. You don't know what people are up to. Somebody in that room is going to either set you up to be robbed or they're going to call, when they get busted for whatever, breaking somebody's car, they're going to tell on you and send your ass back to prison. That was a miserable, miserable life. Out of 9 times I went on drug charges, one was something else. All 9 of the other charges, the case was based on information obtained by a confidential informant. An informant. There was no pleasure in it. And you never know which one it was. It could have been anybody. Anyway, so Chris is free of this thing. But it's got to be trying. You never know what people are after, what their motives are. It appears that everybody wants to be close to a star, celebrity, things like that. But some people, even though they say they want to be close to you, they love you and they scream in your name and all this kind of stuff. Some people really resent you. They want to bring your ass down. They cannot stand you slamming the door on that Lamborghini. Can't stand it. Why are they hollering your name? Should be hollering mine. So I'm sure there's a certain stresses. Chris Brown, it looks like he gets high quite a bit. So you would think, oh, he got it made. He's got a beautiful life. Got a wonderful life. After I'm retired, I'll have all these wonderful memories. But the bad part about that is, even though you're in it, if you're getting high, you're not even going to remember it. You ain't going to remember nothing. You can remember, okay, people were hollering. I remember I was in this town. I think I had somebody. You remember what you're clear-headed. When you were clear-headed, that's what you remember. Just from my experience with drugs. Anyway. So I think it seems like it's right that this man did not go and rape this girl. We don't know what kind of girl she was. She might have just saw an opportunity. This dude is passing through town. Let me go ahead and sink my talons into him. Because he's going to be gone, so I don't have any relationship with him. She gets to be a greedy woman, hoping to get a payout. But it doesn't look like she got paid off. I'm sure that many of these rock stars, rappers, and all these people have paid people off, keep their mouth shut and go away. He said he threatens to sue this girl, so perhaps he's not going to have that kind of attitude and figure that there's nothing to pay you for, honey. So it'd be nice if some of these dudes that are having these big successes could just finish successful people, respected people. I mean, I mean, in their wild times, people were in their 20s. Chris Brown is still in his 20s. People in their 20s, they're wild, right? But there's life on the other side of that, and you get to find out who the real person was. You know what I'm saying? So let's hope that he can keep his head above water, and not end this thing up in jail for some bullshit or something he done when he was half high. Yeah, I guess it's what I have to say about it. It's over. It was a one-day story. I doubt that anything's going. What is happening? Investigating. Who you investigating? People in the bar? There's nothing to investigate. It's a non-issue, so he probably won't be bothered with taking his girl to court and all that. I mean, if the lawyers would do it, I guess, but I'm sure he's not going to settle himself down to no court appearances in Paris and all that kind of thing. Who knows? But I guess it's just part of the game. People, you got to question all their motives. You know, so he seems like when he's clear-headed and he gives interviews, he seems like a nice guy. It's a damn shame he's got this violence thing on him. I mean, sometimes when that's in you, it's just something that's hard to shake. But I don't see his problem as being able to get women. I just don't see that. Now, they say that rapers, they rape because they enjoy the rape. It's a violent act. They enjoy that. So I don't see it. I mean, that guy can pick anybody. Imagine you, whether you're a male or a female, you're a man or a woman, right? And all of these thousands and thousands and thousands of people were all instantly they all got changed to just your type. Women, you like muscle-bound men, whatever. Imagine 50,000 muscle-bound men. You like dark chocolate or whatever you like. Light, white chocolate, whatever you like. They all were the same. And they were screaming your name, hollering, wanting to touch you. Now, would you be able to resist? This was your lifestyle now. All day, every day, they screaming your name. You can't even walk down the street. Can you resist? People like R. Kelly, unfortunately, cannot. They cannot, and what they desire is not legal. Yeah, so they have different challenges. This new world we're living in, I guess, no more. I mean, you can only assume that the Beatles, all these big groups, all these R&B stars, they always had girls around them. You would assume they were having fun with them. All of their wives always complain about them always cheating and things like that. They can just do that. But now it seems like you can't do hardly nothing. You don't know who to trust, particularly when you're getting loaded and you don't know who's around you. Yeah, I'm sure there are many, many stresses in that lifestyle. But when he's lucid, he's clear-headed, seems like a nice dude. I hope the best for him. And I do believe this case is more than likely bullshit. Okay, women, you've been out, you met him in the bar, so you've been out drinking and whatever. Now you're going home with this star from Paris, whatever. He's in town for the fashion thing. And you end up in a room with him. Somebody you admire. Oh, you scream and holler about him, right? You got all his records. Okay. Then you go into this hotel room late at night after the show, but you don't want to do anything. No, I'm turned off. Oh, no. Please. They might got rough. Things might have got out of hand. They're all getting loaded, so that probably wouldn't surprise me, but I wouldn't call it rape. Okay, I'm just rambling today. All right, people. The Teflon Breezy. That's his nickname, Breezy. Teflon Breezy has slid on by. Later.